We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jacob deGrom gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Here comes the first pitch. Nick Markakis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. deGrom has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Stepping into the box, Ronald Acuna, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it as a veteran player.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Atlanta. It's the Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Jason Dominguez. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Acuna's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-and-mouse game continues on.
2-1 to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. His career line with Foltynewicz, he's 1 for 5. And he fouls this one off. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Rosario leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. The 1-2. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. But they'll get the out at first anyway. And that rather bizarre. Second inning set to go. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
1-1 the count now. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in, Austin Riley, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. This is on the ground over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos.
Leading off for the bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's a fair ball. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Markakis giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Jed Lowry, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No balls and a strike to count. Foltynewicz, a 6'4" right-hander. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Harold Castro comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Riley has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. We'll move to new inning set to get underway, and the pitcher Mike Foltynewicz digs into bat next. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Wave deck missed, and he's behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Fouled off. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting the result. Job well done.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
The count is 1-2.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far on this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Popped up. Rosario over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hit well on the ground to first. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So as we take another look, this was going to be a tough ball to get 2 on going home to first, so they'll be content with the force out at the plate. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Break. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He singled his last time up. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Jason Dominguez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Pitch is popped up. Riley is under it. And that retires the side. Quick work. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tyler Flowers.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Dominguez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter.
So striding in, Charlie Culberson. He drew a walk his first time up. In there, no balls and a strike. Now a curveball misses inside. Hard hit ball to second. Lowry's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batter.
Ready for another chance? Austin Riley. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0. Pete Alonso will be next. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Harold Castro is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This year against right-handed pitching, Freeman is hitting.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a two-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and two strikes. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Michael Conforto will get the
Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Fastball's too high here, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count. Inside ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Mario.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Digging in, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now, Jeff McNeil. It was a walk in his last trip. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd. Robert Gesellman is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Stepping up now, Charlie Culberson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Down the third baseline. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Standing in, Austin Riley. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Gesellman, a California-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 2-1 now. Now here it comes. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low. That evens it up, 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's Pete Alonso. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Number 4, second baseman, Jed.
In now, Jed Lowry. Hit softly down the line at first. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Up next for the net.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harold Castro. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. That's popped up. Culberson into shallow left. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Last time through was a base hit.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Up next for it.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's inside.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
That ball is
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter.
Freddie Freeman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. A ball and no strikes. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Acuna digs in now. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. 2 out with the man at first. Outside. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hard hit ball to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Left for Atlanta, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Miguel Cabrera is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Fastball well outside. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Jake Marisnick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
Count is 1-2 now. From the stretch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one. Into the box now, Jason Dominguez. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
The 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Ozuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Miguel Cabrera will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot.
Number 24, Miguel.
Taylor Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 73, Taylor Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Nope.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
One strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Austin Riley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Castro is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. He's set, and the pitch. Mike Foltynewicz is at the plate as he watches ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now. And he fouls this one off. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready now, Wilson Ramos. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jed Lowry.
Second baseman, Jed.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
He's set. Here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Chris Martin was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. And he will slide across with their first run of the game as it's now 4-1. Sandy Leon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Sandy Leon.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that retires the side. Edwin Diaz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Diaz playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting
from the stretch, Nick Markakis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He went deep back in the 5th. And he takes ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Behind 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Danger. Shane Green comes on looking for a save here. And
now pitching for the Braves, number 19, Shane Green.
First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Jason.
Standing in now, Jason Dominguez. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, there's another bullet base hit. They've already stranded 11 runners. Could this be the even dozen, D-Row?
This is a hitting coach's nightmare right here. You work so hard to learn how to hit with runners in scoring position. To leave 11, potentially 12 runners on base is a sin.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Well, next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The Mets down to their final strike. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Atlanta Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mike Foltynewicz wins his 3rd of the season. Shane Green closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here.